Alrighty, so out checking wells and guard dog feeder and all that good stuff with a couple of trusty border collies, one on the other side. This one's Teal. She's getting to be an old girl. This is Jenny. This is my son's dog. She's amazing. I love her. I steal her every chance I get. Now I steal his horse and his dog and whatever else I can get my hands on to work. One of the things that I love most about border collies in particular, but working dogs, is the partnership, and it's really something hard to explain until you've experienced it yourself. That whole desire of a border collie. This dog right here will give me everything she has because it's bred into her. It's in every fiber of her being to want to go and gather sheep and cattle and do her best, but not just like the wolf instinct to go do damage to the animal. A border collie, a working dog, a herding dog with, you know, the good genetics, a bit ability, want to please their master. It's something pretty special to be a part of, and to earn the trust and the respect of your dog and the admiration and have it back and forth. Pretty dang special.
Good job.
So much help, huh? That's a wrap. So, a couple of my best guys and I. Where is he? Right there. Ty and I'm riding Mick. We are going to move sheep. It would be faster with a four-wheeler, there's no doubt. But where would the joy be in that, right? So we worm sheep. We give them about 24 hours to drop anything where they are, and then I move them to fresh pasture. So that's what we're doing now. It's cold off. There's no shortage of grass out here. That isn't why we're moving them. They're not hurting any that way. But it wouldn't be bad because I like to put them back in here for winter to hold it over for that anyway. In case you're ever wondering, I'm pretty much just out here to open gates. He's got it. Why do people run sheep without dogs? Baffles me. On her last, where are you going with them, huh? Time for new grass? Can't tell they're excited at all. Joy, steady. Come on, Max, where you going? Get back, get back. Oh, that you look so funky. So see that black-faced one in the middle of the bunch? That would be Maggie. If you've watched the video about Maggie earlier, oh, she's such a story of resilience. Ty, come by. I absolutely love seeing her. Every time I see her, I don't know, just makes my heart so happy. She was completely full of maggots. Come by. And here she is doing great again. Just got back from checking sheep water and stuff and about to go head to the hayfield and hope the guys are already up there baling and raking, and I'm gonna go windrow. But if you hear a bunch of panting, 2 in the front, you can't really see them, but 3 in the back. Anyway, I was thinking as I was checking sheep, you have a lot of time to think in the ranch life, I think. Sometimes too much, sometimes. But there is a scripture in the Bible. It's Proverbs 18:21. Boy, I hope I'm right now that I said it. Anyway, it's about the power of life and death in the tongue. And I'm pretty sure everywhere, every walk of life experiences this, but in the ag life, I see it so much firsthand. So many people that they don't even realize they're speaking death. And when I say that, and I say that to people like, hey, speak life, I think they take it literal. Like, if I say this, I'm going to die. But what it means is that if you love the fruit, you're going to eat it. So when we speak life, and it doesn't mean like the whole new age manifest itself. I don't mean that. But when we sit here and say, so I go to we call it the table of knowledge, a lot of times at the sale barn. And I've heard so many times, you know, oh, we're never going to rain. It's never going to rain here. We're droughted out. We're not going to get a corn crop. Or the hay is burning up, you know, and it just like, I want to hug them and say, no, let's speak life. Let's choose like, hey, God's going to send the rain in the right time. There's going to be a hay crop because we trust that the Lord provides. So I think it's in every walk of life, but I see it so much in ours. And so the next time you hear somebody say, hey, speak life, maybe you don't hear that in your life. If not, I'm saying it to you right now. Speak life. Choose your words wisely. Speak out of faith, not out of fear. Anyway, I'm headed to the hayfield. Just a thought while I was checking sheep. Ground 2 is getting ready to blow in. It's backtracking. So I always think I should explain a little bit of that. See that old house? That used to sit right where our house is now. It's the house my husband was not officially born in, but born into. And then they built the house that we live in now. And then unfortunately, in the 80s, the bank took it all. And hubby and I started buying it back. I shouldn't say the bank. You know what I mean. 80s was hard. Yeah. Just got lost due to a lot of other things that happened in the 80s. And hubby and I started buying it back right when we got together. We have made so many changes, but there's a lot of things that are still similar. The clothesline never used to be there. The big red barn there used to be a corn crib, and in a big windstorm all fell down. That silver barn up there was there, but all the windbreak, any windbreak you see is different. That barn was there, but we have re-roofed it. We need to redo this corral fence on the bottom, but we've done all the other top up there. The windbreak, my husband built that loading chute. It's got double decks because the bottom is what we load cows on, and then every now and then we'll get a 4-deck, one for sheep, and so then you can load that top 2 decks with that one. So, and the one thing I'm super happy about is our yard. It used to just be a lot of weeds, and we have worked hard to get this. Mike built all the steps himself coming up. They're railroad ties for borders, and then bricks and gravel on the other side. So the chicken house, which is nothing to be super proud of at this point because I don't take as good care of it as I should. His mom had that, and both of Mike's parents are gone, unfortunately. But so we kind of try to honor them with what we do on the place here still. It never shows up as dark in the video. Like, it's really dark. I wish you could see how dark that sky is. It's really dark. So my son drives the gray semi that's right there. Usually hooked onto the pot or the gravel trailer, but he was hauling stuff for the tribe that needed the flatbed, so that's why it's hooked on the flatbed. And then the blue truck is what we use to haul hay. So the white trucks is the neighbors that actually broke down and is working on heading out sometime here, hopefully in the near future. And you can see our 2 processors. So see the 2 yellow processors? That's what we feed with in the winter. Love those things. They're so handy. Remember my badger lamb? He's behind his mother over there. She is behind her mother over there.